After breakfast, Nancy finds Dave outside the ranch's den. Do you think Dirk's last words are the last piece of the puzzle? I'm thinking just might be, Dave says. Well, let's hit the books. Good thinking. Now there's something I don't say every day, Dave says. Was it convincing? Nancy stifles a laugh and gives Dave a push towards the den. Yes, you sounded impeccably scholarly. Now that's something I don't hear every day, Dave laughs. Together they study the books on the shelves, and eventually they find an old volume titled The Complete Works of Shakespeare. Nancy looks at the title page, 1875. This could have belonged to Francis. She turns to the sonnets page, and she makes an interesting discovery. The page containing sonnet 18 has been torn out. Aunt Bet enters the room and gives Nancy a sympathetic look. That looks like Chief's handiwork, Aunt Bet sighs. He's been pretty rowdy these last few weeks. I never got to cleaning up after him. So if you need the page, it's probably scattered all over the living room. Alright, so let's find all these pages, or the pieces of paper. All the pieces of paper, just one page. Only one more. Where could it be? I don't see it anywhere. Now, where could that final piece of paper be? As usual, I'm just tapping all over the screen in hopes of finding it by pure luck. Perhaps it's over here in the background. Nope, doesn't look like it. Over here? Nope. If you guys could see where I'm tapping, it would make a lot more sense when I said over here. No, over there. Ooh, what about in this place? Well, shoot! I don't know where this thing is. I'm looking all over for this here piece of paper. All the other pieces of paper were real easy to find. You have to find the piece of paper yourself in order to get a collectible. Ah, there it is, alright. Okay, so we get the delphiniums. Nancy pieces the paper back together. Thank you for taking care of my mess, Aunt Bet says. I put some of my prize-winning delphiniums in your room as a reward. Nancy and Dave slowly piece together the page. Wait, I thought Nancy put the pieces of paper together. Okay, whatever. Okay, everybody, so this is it. This is the sonnet from Shakespeare. Shakespeare wrote my best material, so carry on, Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed, and every fair from fair sometime declines, by chance, our nature's changing course untrimmed. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou owest. Is that how you pronounce that word, oast? Whatever, okay. Nor shall death brag thou wanderest in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou growest. So long as men can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. Wait, what does that mean, Nancy says? I have no idea. What, lives those oast? What? Okay, whatever. I think Shakespeare is trying to say, I'm going to have to translate here using my excellent English powers here. Shakespeare was trying to say, yo baby, you're totally hot, be my girlfriend. I'm pretty sure that's what this poem means. It's a very nice poem. And the important thing is this. See those numbers? There were numbers written in the margins. Dave perks up. Didn't Dirk say something about numbers just before they hanged him? Nancy thinks back. He said something like his days were numbered, and then he referred to the sonnet, and then he said to follow the words to the letter. Her voice trails off as she ponders this. Suddenly, Nancy's eyes, what do? Widen. This must be the starting point, she cries. She turns to her friends excitedly. Frances gave Dirk this sonnet because it was her favorite poem. So Dirk used it to point her to the treasure. So what is the secret message? Can you figure out what the secret message is? Here's a hint. It has something to do with the rather lengthy sonnet. Forever will shine. Okay, I finished my verse of the song. That should give you enough time to figure it out. Check out this. We have 25 sets of numbers. The first number refers to a line in a sonnet. All sonnets have 14 lines in them. And the second number obviously refers to the letter. So like the 1, 7, and then 1, 4, right? So that's the 7th letter of line number 1, which is C, and then 4 is L. So the first 2 letters are CL, which means the answer is Cliff House, far room, northwest corner. However, we want to choose some of the wrong answers because they will give us collectibles. So, ranch gates. Dirk's map starts at the ranch gates, Nancy tells her friends. What are we waiting for? Dave replies. Let's go get some shovels. After following the path on the map, Nancy announces they've reached their destination. They start tearing up the road. Think of the money we'll get from the treasure, Bess rationalizes. The girls dig. Dig. And dig for hours until they hit something solid. A rock. We have 7 more feet to go, Bess says. We need dynamite. Hold on there, George replies. Dynamite? This rock's been here for 1,000,000 years. I'm starting to wonder if this is the right place. Wait, what did she? She actually said, I'm starting to wonder if this is the right place. I don't know. That's a typo there. Nancy reconsiders, and they all agree that they did not correctly decipher the note. They look at the code again. Oh, hey, Nancy gets some jasper for Ned. Nice. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. Wow, somebody should make like an upbeat song version of Shakespeare Sonnets. That could be pretty cool. Okay, under the mines is the other one. The other wrong answer you should select to get a collectible. It's underneath a mine. Which mine? And what's a trough? Bess asks. It's a tub of drinking water for animals, Dave responds. But yeah, which mine, Nancy? I don't know, Nancy replies, but if we find one with a trough, we found our treasure. So they ask Uncle Ed, talks about mines. There's a windmill up at Shady Mine. Let's go, Bess says. So they approach the windmill, get the windmill collectible. They find the trough. And there's a sign which reads CCC 1935. Another code, Bess says. The others shake their head. It's not a code, Dave explains. It's the Civilian Conservation Corps, which made this trowel and probably the windmill back in 1935. So, Bess responds, so that means this trowel probably didn't exist in the 1870s when Dirk hid his treasure. Let's look at the code again, Nancy advises. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? No, you shall not. In the next video, we will actually find the correct solution, which, as I said earlier, is Cliff House, far room, northwest corner.